Alright folks, here's the deal. We're going to take this CPV35 Nissan Skyline and we're going to make it a much more desirable vehicle. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to start first by using a custom set of BC Racing coilovers. And we're going to top it off by putting a set of JR Racing wheels on it. We're going to use JR 24s with an ET of 20 front and rear. And then in the back we're going to use 19 by 9.5, and in the front we're going to use 19 by 8.5. This is going to give our car a really aggressive look, and once we sit it and plant it on the ground with the coilovers set up, it's going to look really mean. We're going to top it off by using a couple little tricks and to make our outside appearance look just a little bit better. They're cheap tricks I'll show you how to do that don't cost you so much. So stay tuned. Listen to some good music while we do all the work. Welcome to the first episode of Gasoline Vibes.
That's right.
I'm Steve.
I'm Alex.
And today we're going to pimp this Skyline.
This baby right here.
We're going to drop it using this BC coilover setup that we have here, and then we're going to top it off by putting a new set of staggered JR 24s on it, 19-inch with some new lug nuts.
JR.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's the name of the company. For
all right, all right, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know much about cars, so I'm just here to help Steven out.
We're going to teach him today.
That's right.
So you can watch as I teach this guy how to pimp cars.
Because I brought my number one. I usually don't work on cars, so.
That's true. He's used to supervising, but in this particular case today, we're going to get dirty.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I try my best.
We might have to suit up before this.
All right, Steve, we open up the box, huh?
Yeah,
I got this piece out. No idea what it is,
yeah,
but.
this is actually called a perch. And
perch.
basically it sits on top of the spring like this.
All right.
So
what does
here
it do?
we're going to be able to adjust the height of the car if we want
Okay.
it low or high. And then
Gotcha.
we will also add into the rear shock absorber. And
Okay.
this has the adjuster on the top, which is going to give us the soft or hard ride for the car.
And that goes inside of this. So.
No, actually that goes along the side like this, something like that.
Right.
We'll see when we get it up in the air, but
so
it will be something to that
what are we
effect.
going to do next, Steven?
So next we're going to take it over to the shop. We're going to put it up in the air on some jack stands so the car is safely secured and we can crawl under it and we don't have the...
Crawl under it, hey.
Yeah, you're going to have to...
All right, my blazer here.
Change. You're going to have to change.
All right.
So then we'll rip all the suspension out, take everything out from the car, out with the old, in with the new, put some new tires on it. It should ride amazing when we're done with it. It should be like a new car.
Sounds sexy.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. And maybe we even get to cruise it next weekend.
All
What do you
right.
think?
Where are we going to go?
I don't know. We'll find somewhere. I think there's
On
a
the
couple
trip.
options here in Helsinki. We'll figure
Cool,
something out
cool.
for sure. All right?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So, now we're going to put the car up in the air on some jack stands securely.
Check it up.
Take all the wheels off. All the suspension out.
Ready?
Yeah. We're going to mess those new jeans up.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
Buy a new pair, right,
It's
Steve?
all the money. It's all the money. All right, let's do it. You ready?
Check it! Hey.
So, here it is, man. What do you think?
Hey, she's riding low. I love the look.
It's not bad, huh? Big difference, I think, you know, from what it was. I mean, taking you know, just a pretty ordinary plain car and make it look cooler. That's the name of the game. So what do you think? Should we go cruising?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There we go. See you later.
All right, today we're going to change our Skyline over to left-hand drive traffic. To do that, we're going to need a set of D2S projectors, a new set of bulbs for a D2S instead of reflective style, and we will need a headlight leveler. All these things together should make a big difference for our nighttime driving. Okay, so to take our headlights out of the car, we're going to have to open the hood up, remove the grille, take the front bumper down, and to do that we're going to have to remove several clips and a lot of other little plastic panels and pieces probably to get to it. Once we do that, we'll be able to remove our headlights safely without scratching anything, put them on the bench, and then get to working on them. Okay, so now that we have our headlights out and on the bench, we're going to have to separate the lens from the actual housing. To do that, we're going to have to use a heat gun. We're going to heat up the edges evenly without burning them, just consistently going around them until it's warm enough we can pry them apart. Now you do have to be careful when you're prying them apart because you can crack the lenses fairly easy. The easiest way to heat the whole thing up would be to put them in an oven. If you have a big enough oven and your wife will let you use that oven, that will work perfectly. But in this case, we don't have one, so we will be using the heat gun. Once we get the lenses separated from the housings, then we can put in the projector lenses in the stock positions, and put the new bulbs in, and put the lens back on and reseal it up, and then we can install them back in the car. Alright, we're ready to put our lenses back together. We've got our projectors in. In this case, this one does have a high beam flap. We've deleted that in this case since it has its own high beam separate module. So we're ready to put it back together. The best thing I can say is to put some new sealant in. This is similar to windshield sealant that we're using here, which is about the same stuff. We're going to put a thin strip back around it so that it keeps all the moisture out and it keeps our headlights looking nice and crystal clear at night time. So put them back together and see what they look like in the car. And there you go. With a little bit of work, we've converted our right-hand drive car to left-hand drive traffic. And by adding these projector beams, as you can see from the before and after pictures, have a nice clean cut beam pattern, and it improves our nighttime driving tremendously. So it's a late night here at the shop and we're finishing up our Skyline. Everything is done. We've got the height set, we've got the lights converted, we've got it passed through the MOT. We have everything done to it. There's just one thing left. We thought we would change the edge of this. It's a little too smooth. We wanted something that maybe breaks it up a little bit and gives it a more aggressive look in the rear, because it looks great without the emblems on the back. But we need something to break up this edge a little bit. So we ordered us a trunk spoiler. These come color match for around 35 bucks, so can't really beat that. And they make them for almost any cars. It's just a nice little styling addition to add to the back, and it gives it a nice aggressive look. So let's see if I can put it on by myself. since my partner in crime is not here. And we'll see how straight it turns out. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A cheap trick that you can put onto the back. I think it improves the styling quite tremendously for being such a little short thing, and you don't have to have a massive wing on the back. Just gives a nice little styling touch to it, and makes it look a little bit different from just the normal average, you know, Skyline or Infinity, whichever one you choose to use. So there we have it.
Hey, what's up, Steve?
What's up?
Well,
All right.
we're in a smooth ride here, eh?
Yeah, so what do you think? Not bad.
Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it. I'm still, even on the third one, I'm still putting on the windshield wipers.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the bigger thing.
Yeah, but
The rest is quite easy. I mean,
the thing I always try to say is that the windshield wipers are where the door is.
but that's not true. It's on the left side.
I mean, I'm sorry, the turn signal.
Oh, all right. Now I get it. Okay, so you gave me the wrong advice.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Right. Hey, we should take it for a spin, but because this ride is really good on the road, right?
Yeah.
So like, we should do some turns.
Can you feel how it feels in the
it's-
curves and everything?
It's great. I mean, I had a sports car before, but this one's way better.
Yeah.
It's probably because the one I had before had 17-inch, and this has 19.
Yeah, well, it's the DC coilovers too. I mean, that makes it like almost like a
Yeah,
race car,
exactly.
you know?
So there is like, it's really sitting rides on the ground,
Yeah.
ground level, and it's not moving. Plus, you actually do have a sort of sport seats here. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not
Yeah,
the
they
greatest ones, but they're good.
They're
definitely
nice
good.
and keep you in the seat.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, let's go for a spin.
Let's do it. Let's do it. And
That just sounds a good song.
this is what I love about it. Check them out. I mean, listen. I mean,
Yeah, it has
that's
just an awesome sound.
that's what every car should sound like, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, I've learned. Blinker
Yeah.
at the door.
And so what do you
So,
think
hey.
about driving on the right side? Isn't that so bad?
No, that is not the main. That isn't the biggest thing. It's about like finding
The controls.
the controls and everything. And the radio is like on the left, so it's like, first of all, you're looking at it. There's some things are in Japanese. Yeah, let's. You see?
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, that's the
Windshield
hardest
wiper,
thing to get
that's-
used to.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, what can you buy for 15 grand?
Yeah,
That's
that's true.
even close to this.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
air conditioning.
I mean, let's say.
And
I
it
mean,
rides
I've
awesome,
driven,
you know?
I've driven nice Beamers and stuff like that, but this is way better feel.
Yeah.
Way better. And I'm sure it has to do exactly with what you said with a, what is it called, coils. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, the suspension setup.
It has a suspension setup. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I mean,
the
it's just
beauty
perfect.
of it is what I was telling you on the top of the dampers, you can change them up
Yeah.
and down. So if you go to the track and you want to drive it on the track, you can make them super stiff, and it will just really, you know, won't travel much. But even on a road like this, which I love this road, but it is, you're way in there much.
Yeah, I'm cutting the corners.
Gotcha.
No, because there
Watch
was.
the curve.
Check it out. Check this handling, eh?
Yeah,
Hey,
it's amazing.
Steve is almost getting scared.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. And actually, I think the most funny thing to me, these JDM cars,
Yeah,
is when
sitting
you're
over
sitting
there,
over here
yes,
and you don't
yes.
have any control over what's going
Yeah,
on.
I hear you. Because you're usually driving over there,
Yeah.
and now you're
just
at my
riding.
mercy. You're at my mercy.
It feels unnatural, like you're
Yeah,
supposed to be doing
yeah,
something
totally.
over here. And the traffic is coming on my side.
Yeah, the
so,
traffic
you know,
is coming on your
he's
side.
not very nervous.
And I'm actually driving a little bit too far in the middle.
Yeah, that's,
maybe intentionally to
that
kind
takes a little,
Wow.
you know, maybe a couple days to get used to it,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
start tracking correctly. And you know, the funny thing about this car is this is like, you know, Nissan Skyline is such a big name,
Yeah.
yet nobody wants this car. You know, for the Skyline family, they want the R33 or the R32. You know, like the major fast twin turbo all-wheel drive. But
you don't need that kind of power.
This is a lot of car for the money, and I mean the looks are not bad at all. I mean, you know, we totally transformed the looks of it.
That's true.
It has a nice sporty feel to it. It has plenty of power, and if you want to go faster, then
I mean, come on, like, and you got 280 horsepower.
Yeah.
Like, what more do you need?
And a lot of people, or you know, a lot of people like the Nissan 350Z.
Yeah.
But this is essentially the exact same car, but with a back seat. So I mean, you just like totally win with this, I think.
Yeah, and like us who are family guys, we need some seats in the back, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
throw the kids in there every once in a while.
The kids are not going to fit by 4, but it doesn't matter. We got a trunk too.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know what this car needs? It needs a kick-ass stereo system.
It actually has a good stereo.
It has a good stereo system, but somebody should install a subwoofer in the back, huh? Because you gotta overpower this.
That's true.
Like, the funny thing is, like, what I have just noticed now driving this kind of windy road, it is actually nice to be on this side because you know you're not
how
going
close you are
over
to
that way. Like,
I've always thought the same thing too.
So it's not bad at all. So I would say sitting on the right, no problem. Just getting used to the buttons and everything, because you're working everything with the right hand that you're usually working with the left hand.
Yeah.
So that is your brain has to get used to that.
Let's check out the stereo system. You know. And then we'll go back to some clunky speed.
I would prefer a slightly smaller steering wheel because this is a sports car. So, like, you know, like, what is it, like the small speed, you know, like 28
like
inch?
Yeah, not that.
Yeah, we're flying. It's my aeroplane. Or yellow paint? Is it yellow paint or airplane?
It's aeroplane.
Airplane.
Yeah, not bad.
No, it's good, man.
I mean, it has a nice stereo system. Actually, there's a mini disc changer in the back.
Okay.
I mean, you know.
That's cool. Yeah, and wait, we got to show the people what you're using.
You can use this cassette adapter.
Yes.
This is state of the art, my friends.
It just came out.
It just came out yesterday. Yeah. And for you young
Apple,
millennials, this was called a cassette.
So here we have a tie curve. And accelerating.
But I thought this would be a good one to put for our first episode because this is like, when I say one of the most underrated Skylines. And, you know, like in America, everybody loved these cars. You know, it's the Infiniti G35. I mean, this is just a lot of car, a lot of luxury. And, you know, I mean, it's just a fun car to drive.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
Sports /
Yeah, it's a sports coupe that you could drive every day.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. I don't know how is it the mileage on the gas, or
I mean, when you're not romping on it like you're doing, I mean, it does pretty good.
Man, I'm so happy driving this car. So.
Yeah, it's not a bad car. Fuck, what do you want for 50 grand? This is the shit.
Hey,
there's only 87,000 kilometers on it. I mean, that's the best thing about these JDM cars. Is the mileage is so low. It's still like new.
Hey, there's people paying 50, 60 Ks for driving experience.
And you don't
like
get nothing
this.
like this for, you know, I mean, and plus this is something different. I mean, you know, who wants to be like everybody else? I mean,
exactly.
That's my style. I don't like to drive like everybody else. Yeah.
Different is cool.
An Audi just because your neighbor got one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's something that your friends just go, what the hell is this? How do you drive on that side?
Yeah, I mean,
you know, that's the thing I think is funny. Like,
let's say you're between 25 and 30 years old.
Yeah.
And you want to pick up some chicks, right?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, this is the car to do it in. And there's a big reason, because when you're driving an Audi, chicks are not going to respect you. They think, hey, what an arrogant bastard.
Most of the time, I don't even think they know much about it. So, I mean, you know, you get them in this car, first off, they're going to go to the wrong door. And you go, oh,
exactly.
Did you want to drive it?
Icebreaker, right there. You got the icebreaker.
Oh, did you want to drive?
Then they're going to hear the vibration.
And the brakes are awesome. I mean,
that's super. Did you see that? You almost shit your pants, right?
I did. I think a little dribbled out.
Did that make you nervous, Steve?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But you know what?
So let's see how.
I thought
how
if you're going to drive a JDM car for the first time, this is a damn good one to do it.
It is.
And it was one that we built together.
Yes. Awesome. I love it. I mean,
and you know, it's funny because I pull up here all the time in different cars, and a neighbor came to me the other day. He's like, "Man, that is an awesome car." But there you go. I mean, not bad. What do you think? I think you did
really
an awesome job on this.
Yeah. I mean, if you have the extra buck, I would do this to any sports car.
Yeah.
You put that kind of suspension in.
Yeah.
Bigger rims, and I mean, it's a different car.
Yeah, it's totally different. And the little tricks here and there.
Yeah.
It's not like a cheaply made car.
And take that thing out there with that red one. We have to show it. I mean, this is how they do
in
it
Japan.
in Japan.
Yeah, you have to have these. These are a flare in case you get a flat tire or something. And a lot of them have the puncture so that you can break the window if the car goes in water. Because maybe they drive in water a lot. I'm not really sure, but it's a good thing to have in the car in case some emergency, you know. Like you got kids in the car, you don't want to be parked on the side of the road. And you know, people are flying by while your kids are in the back. So this is a good thing to have.
And this is perfect for a getaway. Can I see?
Yeah.
You see, you open this up, and then you open the tank. You light it up, you stick it in the tank, and you run as fast as you can.
And then you call the insurance company and tell them that somebody stole your car.
For sure. That's probably why they don't have to use it in Europe. It's way too dangerous.
Like, no, this is not good. And when you get pulled over by the police, you can just strike this, throw it in the car, and keep going on. I'd probably go to jail for saying something like that. All
right, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a good, I think, fun for both of us.
Yes.
We hope you guys like it. And let's see what happens next. We're going to go on vacation next because this is Europe and everybody's going on vacation. Vonner, you're going to Switzerland and going on a road trip, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany, Switzerland, France, Spain, Ibiza!
And
here we come.
Ibiza.
I'm going to see David Guetta. Who else am I going to see? Some other great DJs,
That's going to be awesome.
That's going to be awesome.
That's a killer road trip. That's probably, I mean, since gas is so cheap here in Europe, I mean, what does that cost? About 4,000 euros.
No, actually, I did it a year or 2 years ago. This is not that worry, I'm getting old. But I think we paid about, it's about 400 euros one way to like go to Switzerland.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, because it's not driving through states like where I'm from. So
it's all right.
I'm actually going to the U.S. South Carolina, Atlanta. I'm gonna go maybe do some drag racing, do some maybe fun stuff, see some family back there, some friends.
Barbecue.
Yeah, definitely.
You're gonna
some
come
4th
back
of July
20 kilos more.
I'm probably gonna come back about 30.
Yeah. You know, everything's supersized. Huh?
That's true. Yeah, you go there and you get the freaking Coke, the large from McDonald's. It doesn't even fit
It's a family pack for 6.
Yeah, it's like a bucket. They're like, here's some Coke for you.
Yeah.
So stay tuned because we're going to do some more stuff. And who knows what's next? We'll see. We're going to fix...
we don't even know.
We got to do a little maintenance to Von Arp's car. Maybe we'll throw that on the internet too. So...
because I cannot even go on a road trip. My car didn't pass the God substance. What is that? MOT. All right. Yeah. So I gotta change the front brake. So Steven is gonna help me with that because I have no idea how to do that, obviously. So what do? I call up Steven. Boss, help me out.
We'll do it.
We'll do it for sure.
All right, man.
All right.
See you guys.
See ya.